Happy New Year! We're back from our hiatus with a lot to share with you. First, we need to leave Puerto Rico and we go on one last adventure to Las Pailas Waterfalls and arrive back in the Virgin Islands to make some repairs and continue to outfit Wicked. Hey guys, and welcome back to Sailing Wicked. Puerto Rico has been amazing to us. It is great for land-based adventures and has an unbelievable beauty that we did not expect. Morena linda, cuando se mueve todos saben lo que va a pasar. Morena, esa morena linda, se vuelve loca cuando alguien la invita a bailar. But we need to leave Puerto Rico. Reason being is we've got a lot of upgrades to do, a lot of things to fix, and we are finding it difficult to get items shipped to Puerto Rico. We have some lithium batteries and paint that we ordered that we need to get shipped, and we have to go through a broker, which is a third party, to get it onto a ship, because those items cannot be flown in an airplane. We usually do tropical shipping in St. Thomas, and you can do a less than container load, drop it off at the warehouse, wherever they have a shipping location. We use the one in South Florida, or you can get it mailed directly to their warehouse. And it's a pretty easy process, and we just decided St. Thomas is a short sail away, so we're gonna sail back over to St. Thomas to not complete outfitting our boat, but to continue outfitting our boat, and so we can continue our journey west. Getting our list done. The next thing on our list is to address the reefing lines. It's been really hard to put in and shake out a reef. And for those who don't know, a reef helps minimize the sail area of your, in our case, mainsail, but any sail you can put a reef in, and it minimizes the sail area so that you don't get overpowered, which is what happened to us the other day. We went out in a downwind, we went out for a downwind sail, and it had a pretty strong gust, 22 knots, and we jibed when the gust came through, and we heeled over pretty good, and we didn't lose control of the boat, but we couldn't turn to port. We just couldn't turn to port. The wind was pulling us, the wind was pulling us into the wind, if that makes sense. So that probably wouldn't have happened if we were reefed, so we're gonna address that now. Here we're installing our reefing hook, which is a huge reason why we were having a problem reefing. We didn't have one installed. So instead, our reefing line is actually running through our boom, and while it's not impossible to reef that way, it causes a lot of friction and it just became really difficult to reef. So in order to adjust the position of the boom to ease tension on the gooseneck, which is the hinge that connects the boom to the mast, I was raising and lowering the topping lift and the main sheet. We finally got the reefing hook in place, and we decided to wait to rerun the reefing line because it was a bit windy and we didn't want to pick up the mainsail. It was blowing about 15 knots in the harbor, so we're waiting for a calmer day to do that. So we're placing some washers on our gooseneck, and we have to push the pin back in place. Again, we're raising and lowering the boom with the main sheet, main halyard, and the topping lift. Oh, there goes Matt's hat. Splash. We just got that hat. So, and I told him right before, don't lose that hat. Got a brand new hat, I told him. Don't lose it. Left the hat where it could blow away. We also ended up dropping the pin that connects our gooseneck hinge to the mast in the water. And I don't know how many sailors have a second pin, but that thing sank like a bag of rocks, and it is a mud bottom, and we would not have found it. So thankfully we had a second one, but everything's sorted out. We got the reefing hook in, we got the pin in, we got the washers in, and we are ready to check this off our list and move on to another job. You guys might remember our starter stopped working on our way to Puerto Rico in Culebra.
It's pretty hot.
We are trying to head to Fajardo, and the engine doesn't start. Matt noticed tin, kind of like the material that you use to solder with, melted and dripped on the floor. So Maddie was able to jump in.
We're not too touched.
So we're able to get the parts in that we needed and replace our starters so that we can start our motor with a button and not a screwdriver.
Stick this bad boy. Stick it in.
Thanks for watching, guys. We spent the first season on Wicked figuring out what she needs. Now it's time to do some repairs. We are rebuilding the water pump. We are installing a soft start onto our air conditioning. And we are upgrading our battery bank. But we're still having lots of fun peppered in with those boat jobs. See you guys next episode. Bye.